I tried to make a third-person combat system to challenge my declining sanity, because apparently making a horror game in just 25 hours wasn't self-destructive enough. So, without any planning, having zero knowledge about how third-person combat works, I fired up a new Unity project and then reality hit me that what the hell am I doing with my life? So, before losing the last 3 brain cells I had left, I decided to plan things out, and I divided the whole project in 3 different stages. First is the character movement so that the player can move around. Second is the combat system where you smash your controller or mouse button to make your character go. And third, I'm gonna make the enemy AI state machine, which will also be a free physics lesson about the third law of motion. As they say, for every reaction there is always an equal but opposite reaction. So I started with making the character controller and I summoned the holy placeholder, the bean, cause beans are thick. So I created a basic third-person movement. Surely all the code is done by me without watching any tutorials about how to make a third-person movement. In fact, I didn't even open YouTube while I was working. I swear I did it all by myself for real. So after creating the controller and making it work, now it was time for changing the controller from the bean to a proper character. Cause have you ever seen a bean holding a sword? Exactly. Me neither. So once again at our favorite website Mixamo, found a character which would look cool while holding this sword, and after making my character do this, I downloaded it and imported it into the Unity and set it up. Now we need animations. After downloading some animations, now it was time for animation hell. Yes, setting a few animations is not a problem for Unity, but when you have multiple animations, then it starts to look like someone threw their spaghetti all over your Unity engine. After setting up the animations and testing them out, I was ready for my next step, which for what I was actually excited for without knowing how much pain it's gonna give me. The combat system. Then I started to work on the combat system. You see, combat system consists of usually 2 types, light attacks and heavy attack. But because I'm already suffering from my own life choices, I decided to only make the light combat system. So once again at our favorite website Mixamo, I started looking for some combat animations, but it didn't match the vibe which I was looking for. So it was time to empty my wallet, which was already empty. After buying the animations, I started with replacing the basic animations for the character and gave it a sword to make it look cool. And now I started working on the combat system. And let's try it out. So after solving the bugs and making some minor changes, now our player can attack. But here's the thing, it's keep repeating the same attack, but we need variations. So I started implementing the combo system, and after that it looks like this. But hey, there's still something missing. So I went to my homie ChatGPT and asked him like, yo, how can I make my combat system more juicy and spicy? And my lad said to me that add game feel, you sexy beast. So I implemented some camera shake and particle effects to make it smooth and responsive, and it improved the game, like it turned the game from this to this. Now it was time to make my character do something, because apparently it's a combat system, but when it hits some things, nothing happens. After implementing the hit detection system, now whenever my player hits something, it shows some particle effects. Then I started working on the AI. I mean, how hard can it be? The AI is gonna be simple right now. It's gonna have 3 states: patrolling, idle, and attack. And after setting the bean AI, it surely needs some character and animation as well. And now it looks like AI board smashing. Now the basic setup of the game was ready, and while testing, still it didn't feel satisfying. And there was no game feel whatsoever. So after adding some game feel, this is how the game looks. So after that, I set up a basic environment to have a playable arena for the player, And we have our combat system ready. Game is live on itch.io. Go download it, test it, and let me know how much I ruined your keyboard. And hey, if you enjoyed this chaos, I already made a horror game in just 24 hours and somehow survived to tell the tale. Check out that devlog too, it's already up on the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe and drop a comment telling me what game I should destroy next. And maybe, just maybe, I'll turn this into a full game on Steam if my sanity doesn't crash first. Alright, I'm out. My computer is on fire.